Philly fans back. www.mtrphilly.com. And let me tell you, I just saw the worst thing I ever saw. No, not the Phillies game, because the Phillies game sucked. Yeah, we lost 3 out of 4 to Houston. Team's going to lose 110 games this year. We could beat them 1 out of 4 games. But there was something worse than that. And I want to say that I have been vindicated. Because a couple of years ago in spring training, Felipe Aumont came out and pitched his first game in Dunedin against the Blue Jays. And I yelled what a piece of garbage he was and that we wanted Cliff Lee back as he left the field. Well, he comes the next year in the Inquirer and says how he didn't feel the love in Philly and that the fans and this, that, and he talked about me, calling him a piece of garbage and saying he was a dead arm and that we wanted Cliff Lee back. I still want Cliff Lee back, but I'm not the only one this guy offends. Wait till you hear this. A guy today said something, basically said, "You're terrible," on a tweet on his wall. He says back, "Dude, you spelled you're wrong," because the guy put Y-O-U-R instead of Y-O-U''R-E. I got some advice, first of all, before I move on from that. Go be a frickin' English teacher. Oh, I'm sorry, he speaks French. Well, I guess you're bilingual and it's good. Whatever, you French fruitcake. Here's the bottom line. You can't pitch. You want to call out a fan because on a frickin' tweet he didn't spell you're right? You, Y-O-U, let the frickin' Astros, a team with single-A players, beat you not once, but twice. Not in a game in April that didn't mean anything, but in a game in frickin' September with the frickin' wild card on the line. Then you write, "Thanks to the real Phillies fans." Guess what, pal? I am a real Phillies fan. The guy that wrote that's a real Philly fan. Welcome to Philadelphia, jackass. This is how we are. Then another guy writes something, "Dude, you lost 3 out of 4. Then he writes back, "What sport did you ever play? Or did you ever play a sport?" Dude, what does that have to do with anything? You don't play a sport either, unless it's frickin' softball, because you're underhanding the pitches up there. You don't know a strike from a ball. Frickin' Wild Thing Mitch Williams threw more strikes than you do. You stink. Get out of Philadelphia. Do us all a favor and just retire at the end of the year. We don't want you, and we're going to remember this. Aumont, you're out of here. This has been Billy the Philly Fan, www.mtrphilly.com.